Good morning. We want to welcome you to our class on meaningful conversation. My name is Judy Rhodes, and my partner is
Pat Kaplan, and I'm a co-founder along with Dom Calvano and Edie Keller of Alzheimer's Coachella Valley.
So our class this morning is called Meaningful Conversation for the Cognitively Impaired Individual. And the purpose of this class and our goal for this class is to help you be more comfortable with people with cognitive impairment. And we know that oftentimes they face a lot of isolation, and it's difficult sometimes for family and friends to determine what is the best way to interact with the individual. So, as I said, our goal is to try to help you with better communication techniques. Some background: people with cognitive impairment gradually lose their ability to function. And it is a gradual decline, and it's very much based on the individual person. No two people experience the disease in the same way. There are stages of the disease. Usually we talk about early, middle, and late. People have trouble remembering. They may have trouble staying in focus. Short-term memory seems to be the biggest issue. It requires really good listening and patience on your part and people that are interacting with the individual. Some things that sometimes are helpful to consider before interacting with the individual: barriers. One thing is the environment. You want to be sure that when you're visiting with the person that it's not too noisy, it's not too cold, not too warm, that there's not a lot of distractions in the area that you're visiting in. Remember to keep your tone of voice clear, use slow, low pitch. Face the individual, make good eye contact. Consider their personal space. Some people that we know with dementia like to be touched, and other times they need some distance. So you have to try to read what their body language is saying. Remember the time of day. Sometimes we find morning is best after they've had a good night, and they oftentimes are kind of slow to get moving. So consider whether it's time for a nap, if it's time to eat, do they have to use the restroom, so that you can really optimize the visit time. Watch their nonverbal feedback. What is the body language telling them? What are they saying with their eyes that they may not be saying with their voice? Keep the pace of your interaction, your conversation slow. Give them time to respond. Sometimes it takes a while for them to process what you've said and what they're going to respond. And then finally, you, the visitor, be sure that you are ready to be able to be patient and spend time and be a good listener. Pat's going to share some tips and strategies that further make the visit a good one for both.
Thanks, Judy. So one of the things that we want to do if we're going to be visiting someone, whether that be family or friends, and also addressing this to our third semester nursing students, as much as possible, try to let people know where the person with the impairment is cognitively. Are they still able to carry on conversations easily? Do they like being around other people? Where are they coming from? People that struggle with word finding aren't going to be as apt to be relaxed and enjoy a conversation with you as someone that still has verbal skills. So plan and structure your visit. In the packets that we have at the office, we have a sheet called Compassionate Communication. And I really encourage all of you to present that information to your friends and family members, and we'll make sure that the nursing students receive those, because it's kind of a Cliff Note versions of do's and don'ts of conversations that'll help you be successful when you're putting together your visit. Plan on really focusing on, after getting the information, plan on focusing on things between you and the individual. So keep it very personal and very simple, as Judy referred to. And really focus on what they're still capable of doing. The other thing is we kind of need to take an inventory of ourselves when we're going to have a visit with someone. So make sure that you always call them by their name. Introduce yourself. Even if you assume that they already know who you are, it's fine to just say, "Hi, Judy. I'm Pat, your next door neighbor. I was doing my walk today and I thought I'd just like to come by and say hi to you." So focus on the individual that you're talking to. And now you've said their name, you've told them who you are. And look at yourself in terms, before you actually engage in the visit, where are you coming from? Is this something that you're relaxed and feel good about? You feel like you know where the person is, and you want to maintain or start up the relationship again. So make sure that you know what your mood is like, because one of the things we know is nonverbal communication sometimes says more than our words. So the look on your face, your body language, how you sit, your tone of voice, that's going to say something to them. If you're smiling and happy and relaxed, that's going to be contagious with them. Even if the visit at first doesn't seem to be going the way you would like it to, if they're not reacting to you, don't respond if they have negative behavior. Just continue, keep it short, keep it simple. Maybe bring up something different than what you were talking about, change the subject. So the conversation itself should be very positive, upbeat, maybe reminiscing about some things that you used to do together with them. Maybe referencing vacations that you might have taken with them. But make sure that you talk about one thing at a time. I know sometimes when we're with friends that we're familiar with, we kind of have this stream of consciousness conversations where you go from one subject to another, and even we have trouble keeping up with each other. So, try to keep it simple, talk about one thing at a time, and really connect and see if they're reading and responding to what you're saying. If they're going to respond to you, if you ask them a question or how they're feeling or something nice that's happened to them recently, make sure that you give them time to respond. Sometimes we're so used to rushing that, as Judy mentioned, being patient, being relaxed, letting them have time to respond to what you ask them. And I know this is really hard because we all do it. However, it's something that we can practice. Please try not to say, "Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember this? Do you remember that?" Because a lot of times they're struggling with the memory issue. So talking about things you may have done together, or things that I so loved the time we took a vacation when a bunch of us went to Hawaii or something like that. So frame it in context of yourself, or just a reminiscing exercise. If you notice that the visit is getting a little bit strained, I always suggest that people keep things short at first. Just the fact that you stopped by to say hi and see how they were doing, sometimes that's enough. And then just say, I really enjoyed seeing you today. I'll call you next week and maybe we could take a walk and have coffee, or do something like that. Also, when you're planning your visit, you might want to bring something that appeals to their five senses. So if you know that this is a person that loves flowers, you might bring something from your garden. If it's somebody that enjoys, or it would be meaningful to have you make something for them, like cookies or something that when you bring it into the house has a scent, those kinds of things. Essential oils sometimes, music, things of that nature might enhance and make your visit more enjoyable. But I would advise that, keep it short and keep it simple. And last but not least is, how do you, a lot of people say, when I get there, I enjoy seeing them, but then I don't know how to end it. gracefully. So, you might just do what we all do when we have, oh gosh, look at the time. I have an appointment this afternoon to get my teeth cleaned, so I'm going to have to run, but I'll call you next week and maybe we can do something together. Or, oh, I have a friend, I have to run them to the airport, whatever it takes. Just make it seem like it's a natural, normal thing. And then if you choose to, if you want to, you could mention something about getting together in the future.
So now we're going to take a few moments and show a role play where we're going to demonstrate kind of what went well and what could be even better if you practice some of these tips and strategies.
So the first role play will be like before you even took this class or thought about how to communicate with someone that's struggling with memory issues. And then it'll go right into the second, which is like, okay, you've taken the class, you've talked to somebody, you have some skills now, and maybe this would be a more positive approach.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hi, Mom. It's me.
Oh, hi, sweetie.
Hi, I'm calling to remind you I'm going to be picking you up tomorrow at 11 o'clock for your doctor's appointment, and then we're going to go to lunch.
Okay, if you say so.
Okay, how are you tonight? Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow for our appointment at 11 o'clock. Be ready, okay?
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Who is it?
It's me.
I don't know you. Who are you?
Daughter.
Who?
Your daughter. It's Mandy, your daughter.
Oh, okay. Come in.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, sweetie.
You're still in your robe.
Well, I stay in my robe every day.
But we have a doctor's appointment today at 11, remember?
No, you should
I
have
called
called
you.
me and told me.
I did call and tell you. I called you last night to remind you.
No, you didn't.
I
would
did.
remember if you called me.
Well, it doesn't look like you remembered because I did call you.
And where are we going?
The doctor. You have a doctor's appointment today.
Why?
It's your physical. We do a physical every year.
But there's nothing wrong with me.
Well, I know that's why we do a physical, to make sure nothing's wrong with you.
But I don't want to go to the doctor.
Well, we have an appointment. We have to. We were going to go to lunch.
Well, just call him and tell him that I'm fine and I don't need to see him.
Oh, I can't.
I don't want
We
to.
have to go. You have to get ready.
No.
We have to go.
No, I don't want to go.
Well, I know you don't want to, but I told you last night we're going and we have to go. You have to go get ready.
But you know what? You're my daughter and I don't think you're supposed to tell me what to do.
Well, you always used to tell me what to do, and so now I'm trying to help you, like you used to help me.
But this isn't helping. I'm just fine right here where I am.
I know, you look very comfortable, but we have to go.
I don't want to go anywhere.
Come on, Mom, get dressed.
No.
We have to go.
I'm not going.
I can't keep
You
calling
can't-
and canceling this
you
appointment.
can't-
This is the third time you've done this.
I know. So,
Well, pretty soon the doctor's not going to want to see you anymore.
well, that's okay because I don't need to see him. Because there's nothing wrong with me.
But we have to do your physical, Mom,
Why? I don't
because that's how we renew all of your medications.
think I take any medications.
Well, let's go. Did you take your pills today?
No. There's nothing wrong with me, so no.
Remember, you have high blood pressure, remember? That's why you take those pills. Oh, Mom, we have to go. We can't
No.
argue about this anymore. You have to get ready.
I'm not going.
What are we going to do? Just never go back to the doctor?
And I'll just stay here and I'm fine. You can check on me later. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
But I can't. I took time off work to come do this, Mom, so we can go. And then we were going to have lunch together. Can we please just try to go?
I don't want to. Okay.
We have to go.
No, I'm not going. I told you there's nothing wrong with me.
Well, I called you last night to remind you. You don't remember that?
I don't think you did, though. I think you're saying this to me, but I don't think you did.
Why would I say that to you? Why would I tell you that I called you and then not call you?
I don't know why you're doing any of this. I mean, I'm your mother.
Well, I don't understand why you won't just go to a doctor with me.
Because I don't think I need to.
When I was a little girl, you made me go to the doctor when I didn't want to. Now we need to go to your doctor, and I want to go with you. I'm here to go with you.
But I'm not going to go.
Well, I don't know what to do.
I think you should leave.
Mom, I don't want to leave. I want to take you to the doctor's appointment. We need to go.
No.
You know what? I'm tired of arguing with you. All the time, that's all we do is argue.
Okay, and I think you should leave.
I'm just going to leave. I'm not going to even bother with this anymore. I'm not making any more appointments either.
Okay.
All right. Goodbye. I'm done.
Okay. Who is it?
Hi, Mom. It's Mandy, your daughter.
Hi, sweetie.
Can I come in?
Yes.
Hi, Mom. How are you?
I'm okay.
I have something I want to show you.
Okay.
Today, we were going to take and have a little visit with Dr. Smith.
Oh, I recognize that person.
Yeah, we like Dr. Smith. She's a good doctor.
Yeah, I think I do like her.
Yeah, so you and I are going to go together and have our appointment with her today.
Okay. Did we do this before?
We have. We do it every year. This is just our physical right now today.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And then after that, we'll go have lunch.
Oh, that's really good. Okay.
Yeah. So we need to get you dressed.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Can we go? Mom, you look very nice.
Oh, thank you.
Are you ready to go now?
Well, I need you to remind me again what we're doing because I don't remember.
Okay, let me show you. Remember, we're going to go see Dr. Smith today?
Okay, I know I've seen her before.
Yeah, she's our doctor. And
Okay.
we like her a lot.
Okay.
So we're going to go together for our physical.
But there's nothing wrong with us.
No, this is just our physical.
Okay.
Just to make sure that we're okay.
Okay.
Because we feel good.
I feel good. That's why I think so. It's kind of scary for me because I think you only go to the doctor when something's wrong.
Well, not always. Remember when I was a little girl and you would take me to the doctor to make sure that I was okay and those ear infections didn't come back? So that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to go have our physical, make sure we're okay.
So I don't have to get any shots or do anything like that?
No. And then we're going to go have lunch after.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we can share a banana split.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. So can we go now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go.
So we're going to see
Dr. Smith.
Okay. And she's the nice lady that I've seen before.
Yes.
Okay.
She's the one we like.
Okay.